We welcome to the Coast FM microphone without fear or favour, and that is Edgar Adams of the Central Coast Business Review. Good morning, Edgar Adams.
Good morning, Peter Little.
Well, I've got to say the big news, of course, throughout the last week on the coast has been, and we, of course, were full of it last week on this program, the sinking of the Adelaide is now down. The good sign of the pod of dolphin coming through.
Yes.
And you being an old mariner yourself know what the importance of
yes, I'm rather superstitious about these things,
you
so I thought
too,
it was very
you?
good when those dolphins turned up.
being an old Ulladulla boy. And, well, it's not all over now, of course, because we have to now maximise the value of this particular reef, or this artificial reef of...
Attraction.
Attraction. We're calling it attraction. But it's not really an attraction if you can't see it, though, is it?
Oh well, I think it is actually. Laurie Marr at the going down of the ship made a very good comment. He said, Edgar, he'd asked me this question. He said, "Am I right in saying this?" Then he made a point of it. It's the first major attraction on the Central Coast since Old Sydney Town.
Really?
And that doesn't that say a lot?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's
So it's an
underwater.
attraction.
And you can't see it.
You can't see it.
My goodness. Extraordinary thought. Wouldn't be too, I suppose, when you think about it. Nothing else has been
Nothing significant.
Yeah,
No.
a few little
Bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's...
Well, what about the Big Dipper up there at Banno Bay that was there for years?
Yes, you see, that
Gone.
came and went. Yeah, Old Sydney Town's come and gone.
Yeah, good.
So, but the Adelaide will stay on.
Well, they can't remove that one, mate. Despite all the protests, that's there
right.
for a long time.
It's there, yeah. But the interesting thing, Peter, I came across some research that was done by a postgraduate student up at the University of Sunshine Coast.
Oh, yeah.
4 years after the Brisbane went down in Mooloolaba. And the interesting thing was, she was saying in her research that almost $18 million had been contributed to the Sunshine Coast economy in the 4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
18 million over 4 years?
Over 4 years.
Right, okay.
And she went on to say that spending 70... the divers that go there, she surveyed these divers that went, a lot of divers, they spend 73 to 86% of their total expenditure on food and beverages and accommodation.
Exactly. Right.
You see? So that I think that's the key thing.
Yeah.
You know, she was saying that 76 was spending between $100 and $400 a day on food and beverages. Well, think about it. It's not hard to spend that sort of money.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of thing that this ship is going to bring in.
The thing about the sunken ships and things like this, that there's no maintenance cost, is there?
No.
I mean,
That's the point about it.
There's nothing to sort of upgrade it. We haven't got to repaint this or change the bed linen every
No staffing. No staffing. Just the only staffing is the bookings, to organise the bookings,
well, of course,
which Central Coast Tourism is going to be doing.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's really a maintenance-free job.
Yeah.
So it's really good. So we won't be talking about it much more, but nevertheless...
Just to recap there, in terms of recap, the big official day last Wednesday, which was a huge... I did read in the local paper and expected it so too. A lot of the people who are involved in food provisions at Terrigal and indeed Avoca made $1 squillion on last Wednesday.
Well, they did, but they wouldn't have all sold out of food and drinks, because they didn't lay in any, having been caught last year when at the last minute the thing was there was that injunction taken out. They didn't take that risk this time, and because she was delayed because of the dolphins. It was a warm day, and people were going. Well, I was at North of Acre at the surf club there, and people were going across to the little shop, and it wasn't long before the little shop had no stock at all.
Just swamped it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And are people allowed to go diving yet, or is it still a period of wait and see?
I think it starts next week or the week after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the clearance divers have been on it. There have been divers go down.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of photographs on my computer I noticed this morning.
Yep.
So there have been some divers gone down, had a look at it. The clearance divers have been through it, of course. And now it's just a matter of fish taking up residence in her.
Okay. Well,
and people having a look around. And
we've all fought the good fight on that one there too.
we have. 10 years, Peter.
Yeah, 10 years it's taken to get that thing finalised.
Yeah. And I tell you who was there at the with all the VIP. It was Jimmy Lloyd. And
great.
Yeah. Now he was one of the ones that was pretty powerful in getting it. Let me tell you. And Ken Ticehurst. You know, this transcends party politics. This is the whole point I want to make about this. You know, they got it, and Grant McBride, he was Minister for the Central Coast at the time. He fought very hard for us.
Yes, he did.
You know, and they worked, Jim Lloyd and Grant McBride in particular, really did a lot for us.
And you saw Grant last Wednesday.
Saw Grant.
Now, what's he going to do with his life now, seeing he's out of politics?
Well, his wife's got him doing nothing at the moment.
Mowing lawns.
Probably gardening.
Jeez.
But I got to say, just finally, the person who wasn't there, I don't know whether he got invited or not, was David Harris, the previous member for Wyong.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, he was the one that got the sinking date established. He got the minister to sign off on it before the government changed hands. So he did a lot of work in the final days.
Oh, it was a great bipartisan effort, I think.
It was.
As
Yeah.
you're saying, yeah.
So it goes to show you that when your genuine representatives for your community work together, they can do wonderful things.
We can do things like that, as you say, are all part of the good of the local community.
That's right.
And this hopefully will happen when they start to review the amalgamation of councils.
Well, that's next on our list.
That's the next one.
That's the next.
Okay, well, we won't sort of pour any more oil on the... no, there's no oil being poured today.
It's all gone now, and so it's all good times ahead.
Okay, well, thank you, Edgar. Have a nice Easter. We won't be on the radio next Monday because we'll be at the march. I'm going away. You're going to the march, aren't you?
Yes.
So we'll see you in 2 weeks.
We'll do.
Okay.
Have a happy Easter, everybody.
Edgar Adams from Central Coast Business Review.
One day for a daydream.